Hello YouTube family, how you doing? This is another exciting episode of Kofi Baraka's World, and Kofi Baraka, and I'll be your host for tonight. We're on episode 23, and it's entitled Chosen Ones, Life in 5'D is Awesome, Count Your Blessings. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is always, we're going to give the highest in terms of recognition and acknowledgement and praise. So we're going to give a quick prayer. God, thank you for this time. Thank you for our families. Thank you for our children. Thank you for kids in general. Thank you for this planet Earth. Thank you for trees, and thank you for grass. Thank you for oceans. Thank you for rivers. Thank you for love, happiness. You know, even thank you for the sad times, because we appreciate the good times even more. Thank you for everything you have done. Amen. Ra, Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. God's first. Let's do this. All right. So today, like I said before, the title is Life in 5'D is Awesome. Count Your Blessings. So we're going to be talking about the transition between being a chosen one, coming from 3D most of our lives, and then going that next direction in terms of 5'D. So my first point is leaving 3D life. So basically, you have old standards, old ways, and the old values must go because it's not matching up with the 5'D vibration. So give you a perfect example. If you're a liar, or let's say you have a gambling problem and you can do it in your 3D time, you're not going to be able to do it in your 5'D. Also, let me give you a quick reminder. If you hear children in the background, those are my children. I'm trying to knock this episode out early, so you hear a scream or a shout, they're being entertained in their rooms. Also, if you hear somebody talking, that's my neighbor. He's fixing his car. So, all right. But like I said before, the old ways must go. You know, I would even say in terms of maybe the way you dress, maybe the way you act, and it might have got you through the 3D, but it's not going to work in this 5'D. So, just giving you a warning. Also, certain holidays, certain rituals, certain services does not affect you no more. So when I say rituals and stuff, it might be something like a pagan holiday. It might be something like Christmas or Happy Valentine's Day or Valentine's Day, whatever, or the 4th of July, and it just doesn't suit you no more. You outgrown that paganistic ritual. Also, too, like I said, certain services, you might not feel church no more. You know, it might not hit you like it used to. You know, you might see the brown nosing, you might see the maybe light money trafficking, you might see how the favoritism or the fashion show. So that might be one certain service out. Also, too, like I said before, holidays might not fit you the same. You know, you might do Christmas, but you might not do the Christmas tree. You know what I mean? Because you know what it means. Or let's say you might not do St. Patrick's Day because you don't like drinking no more and you don't want to wear all that fucking green. So it's like, you know, stuff like that. All right, I'm just joking. And like I said before, all these things does not suit your cosmic lifestyle and your cosmic maturation. Also, old foods, old people, old imagery of self must be released and relinquished. So that means even the way you used to dress, maybe, you know, or maybe certain friends that want to see your downfall. Shit, certain family members want to see your downfall because they're used to seeing you in one imagery, you know, like, and we take it hard. When we saw Michael Jordan playing baseball, we're like, what the fuck? Because we're so used to that imagery of that 23 in the Chicago Bulls red, black, and white uniform. We're used to that fadeaway. We're used to that bald head. We're used to the Jordans. We're not used to no black and white stripes. We're not used to no 45 and him holding the bat. So imagery is very important, guys. So it's just like, and like I said, old foods. You know, you might not be able to eat pizza because you don't eat cheese no more. You might not be able to eat KFC because you don't eat chicken no more. You know, you might not be able to eat at certain hood Chinese food stores because you seen them rap the other day, or you don't like when they talk the different language when you're that, and then you come in and it's like, how can I help you? It's like, no, nigga, say what you were saying before. You know what I mean? I got my translator out too. So fuck that. You know what I mean? It's just like everything's changing. If you're in the 5D and you ask God for greatness, God brought you to the 5D. A lot of people never see the 5D. Like I said yesterday, rest in peace, Teddy Ray. He did not see the 5D. Maybe he was too angelic for the 5D. So it's like, you got to be grateful because everyone, and appreciative because everyone don't see this time. This is a whole different time. This is a true blessing from God. This is a gift. And like I said before, you got to say goodbye to the meat, the high fructose corn syrup. You got to say goodbye to your favorite cousin. Gossiping. That's a lot. That's very 3D. Gossiping, Also spreading falsified information. You know what I mean? That's not happening in the 5D as well. Also, like I said before, these energies will bring you down in terms of the negative energy, the negative people that you didn't kick out. So God doesn't test twice. If he does or if she does, you're lucky or you're blessed. And you might not get the reward, and it might be more strenuous in terms of the path you're taking to the sojourn. So if God does give you a second chance, make sure you mark it right. But at the same time, it might not be the same. It might not be as easy, or might be a little bit harder. Just keeping it 100. All right. So now our next point is approaching 5D. So now we're at 5D. So no one saw it coming, the 5D, but you. You've been told niggas, oh, I feel something different. I feel something in the air. Everybody laughing at you. They're calling you Phil Collins. No, it is something in the goddamn air. And you knew what it was early on. You know what I mean? Because you were fasting. So you was doing your shadow work. You got in touch with yourself. You got all the craziness outside of you. Like throwing it up, urinating it, or defecating it. You sweating it out, whatever, you did it. Also, changing your diet. These are monumental things. Like, you're definitely breaking that curse from your family, your friends, and your close ones right then and there. Also, the meditation, the yoga. I seen you. You've been doing that. You first started 4 or 5 minutes. Now you're doing 25 minutes, both in terms of heated yoga as well as meditation. Also, like I said before, you're performing other elements of shadow work. You might be doing grounding, like I said before. You might be looking at psychic readings. You know, you might be taking cold baths or cold showers. You know, you might be doing the rocks, the sage, the incense. And because you did all those things, you might be exercising, which is taking it to a whole different level. Whenever you exercise, you bring up your vibrations, chosen ones. And that's just the natural way of bringing up your vibration. Some good water. Cheers. And of course, you got a new perception of life if you add those 7 keys. And because you have a new perception of life, you're able to do your new hustle. It could be a dream hustle, it could be a corporate hustle, it could be the big hustle. You also ready for that job. It could be the corporate job, it could be the job that your entrepreneur or your partner is in, who's of African descent, and you just trying to work there seasonally, you know what I mean? Or you trying to work there, you know, part-time, maybe 24 hours straight, maybe 34 hours straight, whatever is your schedule. And of course, you got the freedom. So after all these things, and they go in order too, after the shadow work, after the hustles, after the new careers or jobs or businesses that you come up with, either your business, either a job you created for yourself, either a corporate job that you just working just the minimal amount just to get your resources so you can do your freedom, you know. And naturally, you got the 5D benefits. So God's rewarding you in the biggest way. And I want to say this too. Whatever shortcomings or demonic spirits you have, it will be demolished and dismantled. For the most part, it's your time. So in this occasion, you're the boss. You're the CEO. You're the manager. You're the community leader. You're the focal point, etc., etc. You're the spiritual leader. And your spirit is slowly rising to the top. It's like some cream. And not cash rules everything around me. I'm talking about the real cream. So people, they will be leaving your life because it's lonely at the top. You don't see 5 eagles chilling. You see 1 eagle soaring. Straight up. So your discernment ability is on a whole different echelon. Your vibration is higher. Everyone sees it. You outgrown certain people, honestly. God is portaling information, knowledge down to your cerebral cortex, down to your feet. Ergo, i.e., the solar flares, the full moons, the earthquakes, the shorter days, the UFO sightings, the planet sightings, the physical earth differences. You don't think spiritually something's going on inside of you? That change as well? You're making that change. Sometimes when I do grounding, I'm being serious right now. Sometimes I do grounding, take my shoes off, and I go to the, my backyard. Sometimes it rains. And then sometimes I go back inside the house, and miraculously or in a majestic way, it stops raining. So I don't want to say I am the rainmaker, but shit, I might be the rain man like Sean Kemp and don't even know it. I'm damn sure ain't Gary Payton. So here's the solutions. You have to start living your 5D life right now, presently. Think positive, like I said before. Be grateful because you have it good. You're already a chosen one. And patience is also the key. Understanding people is better as well. And staying prayed up is a given. It's a necessity. If a person or if a place or even a thing is negative, you do 2 things. You play them the fuck out and you get the fuck out. You leave. No more of those days you staying around, chilling, doing the Watusi. No. You leave. Because you're better than that. You're a chosen one. Not only you're a chosen one, you're the one that God called and you answered. God called a lot of people and it went straight to voicemail. They sent God a text message. You know what I mean? They didn't get back to him 3 days later. You know what I mean? God called you. You answered the first ring. You gave a nice dialogue conversation. And then you did like the girlfriend boyfriend thing, like you hang up, no, you hang up, no, you hang up, you hang up, and y'all hung up together. So that's a good relationship with God. And this is the end of episode 23. Oh shit, we're doing it. We're almost done the season. All right, and like I said before, like my videos, download my videos, share my videos, subscribe to the channel, click the bell, bing. And as always, peace and new beginnings. I love you, kings and queens. It's been a pleasure. And always remember, this is my motto. We're number one. Our God is number one. And the journey is not done. This was a beautiful episode, guys. I already felt it, this one. All right. So Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. See y'all. And thanks again. Peace.